How often do you think that you have blocks around money? What if I tell you that the issue is not the block? Perhaps it's a matter of how. Hey, I'm Maria, business coach for Misfits, and I help keep your focus on your boundaries so that you can build wealth while maintaining authenticity. Most people think that they have blocks around making money, and that's the reason why they don't have money. They think maybe it's generational trauma, maybe it's my childhood, maybe it's my feng shui, maybe. And all these thoughts actually block you from looking at how you can make more money. Because when you're thinking, maybe I have a block, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, your narrative and where you're going to operate from is, I have money blocks. Look, I'm spiritual. I love everything spirituality. But we have to remember that we live in this material world, in this 3D world, where we need to look at tangibles and where we need to look at how. First, think about how often you're thinking, I have a block around money versus I can make money. When you're lying in bed at night and you're thinking, maybe I have blocks around money. Or when you see your bills come in and you're thinking, oh my God, I don't have money. Why don't I have money? How often do you say those things? What if instead of putting so much effort thinking about, I don't have money, the economy is bad, everything has become expensive, focus all your effort in what are options for me to make money? And when I say focus all your effort, I don't mean Google how to make money, but rather think of what is the easiest thing for me to do. Sometimes it's not even going out and getting a new job or starting a business. Sometimes it's as simple as looking at, how can I increase my savings? And when I say savings, I don't mean going to the grocery store thinking, oh, I shouldn't buy my favorite brand because it costs more. But rather, am I managing my money well? Am I building up a savings? Am I building up a nest egg? Because if looking at your money, managing money, looking at your interest rate, looking at your credit card bills, if these overwhelm you, how can you manage more? Start with something that's easy for you. First, instead of thinking, how can I make more money? How can I have more money? Because when you're looking at have more money, you went now into receptivity. You went now into, how can I maintain money? How can I hold on to money longer? How can I let other people pay for me? How can I benefit from the money that's already there? An example is joining class action suits. There's a lot of class action suits in the US that you can easily sign up for and get some payout. So if you're focused on how can I have more money instead of how can I make more money, you're in that receptive mode first. Then it's easier for you to make decisions on how you can make more, or how you can circulate more, or how you can invest more. Because having money doesn't feel overwhelming anymore. And you don't even need to think about whatever blocks there are, whatever spiritual clearings that you need to do, but rather focus on the tangible. Be comfortable holding on to money and not spending all the money when it comes. Feel good about having money first. Because if you keep thinking you have blocks, guess what? You will have a lot of blocks. So if you want to break free from the mental money chains and overcome those limited thinking patterns, think, how can I have more money today? Second, observe how often you cringe at the thought of something extravagant for you. When you're judging other people and how they spend money, you are limiting the way money flows to you. So that block isn't actually a block that you innately have, but rather how you're blocking money coming towards you, or blocking that vision of you where it is easy for you to spend that much. So instead of judging things for being extravagant or too costly, normalize spending money without attaching emotions. Start making a budget, start making projections. Think, you know what, I'd really love something that's a little bit outside my comfort zone, but I'm going to budget for that this year. So your focus in getting that, most of the time we spend on impulse because we're having a bad day or we just want to feel good. But if you've already projected where to spend your money on and you've budgeted for it, it will be easy for you to direct and manage your money. When you do that, having money feels good. There's less limited thinking patterns around around money, but rather you're in control. And when you're in control, it's easier to make better money decisions. It's easier to make better life decisions. It's easier to see abundance and prosperity as part of your life because you're in control and you're not feeling as though shackled from things that are out of your control. If you're looking to have abundance as part of your day today, make sure you stop thinking you have a block somewhere and focus and channel all your efforts into creating wealth your way. If you need support in becoming a confident manifester, check out the Manifest and Multiply Money Map in the description below.